Saturday night lights of CFR 41 were shining bright, and so were the winners of round number 1. Tight races in all 7 events, and the leads that we saw heading into CFR have all but dwindled away. We start with the bareback riding, where season leader Jake Vold took on the bareback horse of the year on Mucho Dinero in a rematch ride good enough for 88 3/4 points.
That dude is riding better today than he ever has.
I was really excited, a little nervous too. There's a lot of pressure behind that, but yeah, I had him this summer and it worked out good, and I was just praying it didn't happen again, and it did, so it was awesome. Very similar, just kind of a little scoot and just jam up, and you start getting a hold of him and slowing him up. He just wants to stand there and break dance, so it was good.
In the steer wrestling, the first man out got the first place check. Trivy Pugh threw one down in 3.4 seconds.
You're waiting on a penalty, right? No penalty, 3.4.
I just tried to get a really good start. Knew I had a good steer. I had the steer earlier this year at Brooks and was 3.5 on him there, so knew the steer and horse is good and just got a good start, and it all worked out. Steer wrestling every year is tough here. It's anybody's game. If you come in 12th, you have a chance to win it, so you never can count anybody out.
We saw repeat winners from last night in the team roping, but this time they weren't sharing the win. Colton Schmidt and Rocky Dallin made the fastest catch of this year's CFR in 4.2 seconds.
So it feels good anyway. It's nice to get a couple runs under a belt like that early in the week. It's always nice to get off to a good start like that.
Just a good start. I got a great start. I almost thought I broke the barrier, but it went our way, and just keep going, I guess.
The bronc riding featured the Eliminator pen of horses, but Court Shear made it through the 8 seconds on Calgary's Lynx Mountain for an 88 3/4 point ride and his second first place check.
The draw. Shoot, last night when I went to bed, I had Lynx. I've seen that horse a million times. The horse is amazing. It's your own fault if you don't win on him. That's an awesome horse.
One in Pendleton, Oregon. Give him a cheer. Give him a cheer.
I spent a lot of time in there, and we kind of had a secret to get around her. She's pretty jittery. She gets nervous a lot, and I just kind of played with her, like a pony kind of in there, and stayed calm, and then she did her do, and I was lucky enough to do mine.
On to the tie-down roping, where 10-time Canadian champion Curtis Cassidy caught one in 7.9 seconds.
I had a really good calf tonight, and my horse gave me an outstanding chance as well, and I was mad after I run my steer and I was late, and when you start off on the wrong foot, it usually goes that way, so that's why I wanted to be aggressive in the calf rope and get a good start and be aggressive the whole way through my run, and it felt like that was what I did, and it worked out good, and my horse worked good, like I said. And to be honest with you, until I got him, I was about ready to hang up my ropes and just be a steer wrestler, and he kind of sparked a new interest in me to keep putting lots of work into the calf rope and keep going.
In the barrel racing, it was Medicine Hat cowgirl Stephanie Mather with a 14.61 run as she inches closer to the top of the barrel racing standings.
It felt amazing. He's been on fire, and I just want to keep the momentum going. I just clean runs every night, and he's been doing that. He's been on fire, and I'm having fun. I had a goal to just go out and make 6 clean runs, and that's still my same goal. I didn't have a very good finals the first time I was here, and so I just wanted to make sure that I had, a better finals than that, and it's working for me, so I'm just going to keep taking it one run at a time.
Defending champion in the bull riding, Chad Bestplug was the best of the night with an 87-point ride on Outlaw Bucker's Uptight.
The bull started really strong right around there and really had me kind of out of shape right from the get-go, and then he evened out about halfway through and I was able to kind of get a better seat. But I really didn't ride the bull near as good as I would have liked to have, but it turned out that was all I needed.
You're riding with an injury. Tell us about it and how you are able to ride.
Really, sports medicine's helped me out a bunch. I have a plastic cast that I fit in my boot, and my ankle is taped solid. So really, so far I haven't had any issues in the chutes, and I've got off of everything safe enough. So far it's no worse than when I started the week. So I couldn't be happier with that. That's not really what I was expecting.
Tune in daily for all your Bobdale Gloves Canadian Finals rodeo highlights only on Shaw TV.